Yo, people act like our obsession with ancient Egypt started with some 19th century dudes in pith helmets. But nah, we've been low-key simping for the pyramids since forever. Think about it, Cleopatra was strutting around closer to the iPhone drop than to the actual building of the Great Pyramid. That's how insanely long this civilization lasted. We're talking thousands of years of flexing on everybody else, and the thirst. It goes all the way back to the Romans. Julius Caesar and Mark Antony straight up lost their minds over Cleopatra and yeah, over Egypt's whole vibe. Once Rome swallowed Egypt in 30 BC, they started shipping obelisks home like it was Amazon Prime. They slapped sphinxes on coins, remixed Egyptian gods into their own squad, shout out to Serapis, the ultimate collab, and turned ISIS into the hottest cult in the Mediterranean. Girl had temples from Greece to Germany. Egypt wasn't just conquered, it was the original viral trend. Fast forward to the Renaissance and Enlightenment, and Europe's still obsessed. But now they're getting their Egypt fixed, secondhand through all the stuff Rome looted. They see these giant obelisks in the middle of Italian piazzas and think, yo, this is peak ancient wisdom. Popes start popping them back up in St. Peter's Square, like, new phone, who dis nah this is PayPal drip now. Hieroglyphs are still a total mystery, so everybody's making up fake ones and acting like they cracked the secrets of the universe. Hermes Trismegistus, straight up fanfiction that everybody treated as canon. Egypt became this mythical vibe check for Europe, exotic, spiritual, and bougie as hell. Then Napoleon rolls in 1798, like I'm about to pull the biggest culture move of all time. Bro invaded Egypt with an army, and 167 nerds, artists, scientists, engineers, the whole squad. The military campaign flopped hard, but those nerds dropped the description Die Legend, basically the most fire coffee table book series ever. Suddenly, everyone in Europe could see real photos, well, drawings of the pyramids in insane detail. And of course, the French find the Rosetta Stone, the British yoink it, and boom. 1822, Champollion finally cracks hieroglyphs. Modern Egyptology is born, and Egyptomania goes supersonic. By the late 1800s, Thomas Cook is out here running Nile River cruises like it's spring break. Middle-class Brits and Americans are suddenly posting up in Luxor with their Baedeker guides living their best Indiana Jones fantasy minus the skills. Museums start racing to fill halls with stolen goodies. Rich weirdos throw actual mummy unwrapping parties. Yes, real human beings. Cocktails in one hand, 3,000-year-old bandages in the other. Victorian energy was wild. Then 1922 hits, and Howard Carter opens King Tut's tomb. Bro looks inside and just whispers, "I see wonderful things." The tomb is basically untouched. Gold everywhere, masks, chariots, the full flex. Lord Carnarvon dies a few months later, gives instant curse rumors. Media loses its mind. Art Deco goes full Egyptian. Flapper girls rock headdresses. Hollywood pumps out mummy movies. Tut becomes the first global superstar from 1300 BC. But here's the plot twist. While the West was busy turning Egypt into a vibe, Egyptians in the 1920s were like, hold up, that's our boy Tut became a massive symbol of Egyptian independence and pride right as the country was pushing back against British control. The treasures stayed in Cairo mostly, Egyptian archaeologists took over, and the narrative started flipping. Bottom line, Egyptomania tells you way more about whoever's obsessed than about Egypt itself. Rome used it to big dog everyone. Renaissance dudes used it to feel deep. Victorians turned it into a circus. We turned it into movies and Vegas hotels. But through all the looting, the copying, the straight up weirdness, Egypt just sat there like, y'all can try to own this. But this is still ours, and 3,300 years later, we're still obsessed. The pyramids don't care about your trends. They just out here, winning.